Alright, what's up guys? So, I'm doing a part 2 to a video I uploaded not too long ago, maybe actually a few days ago. But anyways, do not buy 2K25. But in this video, I'm not going to just be overall talking about why you shouldn't buy this game, but just overall new things that they can add and change and just make it overall like a different video game. Because I know people always ask that, like, well, what new things can you overall add to the video game? And I'm like, fam, for a game to be out for what, how many years, like 20 something years and things, like there's a lot of new things that they can change and add to this game. I'm saying like they can, because that is one thing that I never understood is like, okay, if I'm a basketball player, right, obviously you're gonna have like some sort of training, you're gonna have like some sort of background where it's like, okay, this is how you overall got this NBA contract. It trips me out when they have it, and maybe that is a thing, where they overall have somebody with if it was like on some real life stuff, like, yeah, maybe there are those guys where they are considered like the 60 overall ratings and all that stuff, like they're not good, because I know when I start playing the game, I don't be going out buying all the VC that I can possibly. I think I did that maybe a 2 or 3 2Ks, but after that I was like, man, this is a waste of money, because it's like I'm still playing trash. But my thing is this: they should have it where if they gonna have me start off like, you know, or yeah, I'm saying, I'm like, that could be, rather than coming out, because I know EA did that with college football, and then of course they gonna do it with Madden, have it where my character starts off in high school, you know, he builds a name like he's actually good in high school, then he goes into college, play a few games in college, he does good on that, then he makes it to the NBA. And I'm like, fam, that can, it can even be one of those types of stories where there ain't no end to it, you know, it's all like they add new cutscenes, they do new different things, but it shouldn't be on no stuff where it's like I immediately get into the NBA with no background, no training, no practice, no nothing. Like I just immediately get into the NBA and I'm trash. Like that's something that I never understood, because I'm like, fam, and that might just overall be a thing though, where it's like, yeah, you know, players they get, but I'm not trying to experience that in a video game. If I then paid 60, 70, however much money for a video game, because there's even people commenting on the last video like, oh yeah, they just pre-ordered, and then they talking about like, you know, then of course they gonna have like those more expensive versions and stuff, and I'm like, nah, bro, I can't buy into a video game and then it just seems like it ain't even an investment worth making and stuff. Like, nah, bro, it's like I feel like we done invested more than enough money into the 2K franchise for them to be able to give back something. But to me, that just doesn't make any sense, where it's like every year you're investing in a game just for the same experience, you play it all the way up until the next one comes out, and it's like you can't transfer no stuff over, you can't transfer no teams over, you're my player, no nothing. You know, so it's like, if that is the case, then it's like, okay, every story, every game should be different, but it shouldn't be just the same crap over and over again. And I think they do somewhat change up the story and things, but, and then that's another thing about the game that I don't like: the controls feel way too slow. Like, I can be sitting there smashing, like, literally smashing a button just for my character to jump up all in the air slow and stuff, and then he might do, like, another one just because they somehow, some way calculated 2 jumps. But it's like, they need to have it where the controls are a lot faster. If it gotta play like an arcade game, then so be it. You know, I'd rather have it where it plays like, and I know that that's an EA game, but I would rather have it where it plays like NBA Street Volume 2 than how they got it in 2K, where it's like your character's running down the court and you stop, he's still moving and stuff. And it's like, yeah, that to me, I'm like, you definitely can change up the controls to where it just, you play a little bit faster, and maybe that's that overall crap. But and it's like, okay, then if that is the case, you gotta have it where it's like a person starts with a high overall rating, but like 50, 60, whatever the lowest that it is in 2K, I'm like, nah, bro, that's no, throw that out the window. If I'm paying 60, $70 or paying a little bit more, it's like, nah, bruh, it should definitely be a thing where I start off as a higher overall rating. And I think I did say that in the I said that in the last video. You shouldn't be getting no 200 or the like bare minimum of credits. It feels like I'm getting paid below minimum wage in NBA 2K. Fam, my thing is this: if I'm a basketball player, you obviously gonna be making some money. So it's like definitely have it where it's like that VC crap thrown out the window. At least for like anything else, then okay. But if I'm playing my career, VC I can understand maybe for like my team, but my career, no, they need to have it where it's like something like if you're gonna make it where the game is supposed to be this authentic basketball simulator, how do you think LeBron would feel if he plays a whole game, like, or even the Olympics, but overall though, he plays a whole game and he only gets not dollars. We're talking VC. How do you think LeBron would feel if he's playing right now and then they're all like, oh, sorry, we can no longer give you money. 2K done bought out the NBA, so now you're only gonna get VC. You're not gonna get actual hard-earned cash that you earned. You're only gonna get a couple of hundred VCs. I guarantee and I promise you, LeBron, he's all like, I'm not waiting for Bryce to get into the end. I'm leaving now. Like, I'm not playing in no NBA if they're gonna be paying me in VC. So yeah, that's something where it's like, 2K, come on now. Have it where it's like people are getting paid cash, and have it where it's all like I only have to if I'm getting jerseys, basketball shoes, or any other types of accessories in the game, like you're using money, not like, no. And then definitely don't have it where it's all like, oh well, then we're gonna have it where if you want to get you a pair of Air Jordan 11s, it's gonna be like $5,000, $10,000. I don't want the actual Air Jordan 11s that Jordan wore. I just want some regular old ones that you could get at Foot Locker, you know. So I'm saying it's like, have it where it's like we're making money, not VC in the game. We're making actual hard-earned cash, and then after a season unplayed, or after you unplay good in the game, then you get bonuses and all this other stuff. Like, it's actually worth, and like, you know, it's a different experience with 2K. But I just already know, and that's why I'm doing this video, and I did the last video, because I already know what 2K is going to be about this season, or with this game. It's going to be the same as last year, the same before that, the same before that. I know there's people already out there buying the game, but it's like, fam, like, just talking to those people out there, it's like, you honestly have to sit down and think about it. You're not gaining anything from this. Like, yeah, you know, you might have like a viral TikTok, you might have a viral YouTube video, you know, your channel might even go viral for a little bit. That's if you're posting content. But it's like, to that person that's not a content creator, what are you overall gaining by buying the same game? Ain't nothing. At least with Call of Duty, they'll change up the story. They might change up the maps a little bit, might add a few new weapons. But overall, though, you're getting a different experience when playing the game. But they're not going to have it on some stuff where it's all like, oh, you're a soldier out in the middle of war, but you suck, and you're constantly going to keep dying, and you're not going to be able to get through the first mission. Or it's like, not even on that, but it's all like, you're just going to keep constantly getting killed and stuff. Nobody doesn't want to experience. My thing is this: I am paid $60 or however much money for a video game. I'm out there trying to be a war hero. I'm trying to take out guys like it's nothing. I'm trying to have like things popping up left and right, all like, or getting achievements left and right in the game. But it's like in NBA 2K, it's like, what, you start off your career, you're missing shots left and right. Honestly, I already know. And it's like, even on some stuff like that, where it's like, okay, add the G League into the NBA, like NBA 2K, where it's like, okay, like your player, he's not doing so hot, so he's gonna get sent to the G League, play a couple of games in the G League, build your skill up, and then you getting sent back to the like the bigger league, the major leagues and stuff. So it's like, even if they were to do some stuff like that, I'm saying though, like, there are so many different things that they can do with NBA 2K, and then have it where it's all like, you're not playing. I think I said this in the last video, but have it where my park or my whatever, like that open world thing that they got when you join the my career and stuff, have it where it's off, like it's a single player thing. It doesn't need to, because I think that's probably why a lot of people be lagging, and it be like all like just weird. It's just, they should have it where it's offline, so it's like you're not in this server and it's just difficult to like navigate and move around in different places. Because I can't remember which 2K it was. It might have been 2K23, but I just remember when I was like going around on the map, it just seemed like, I think I was on my skateboard, and it's like my character, it's like all choppy and laggy and stuff. And then it's like, if it's on something where it's like like, okay, my Wi-Fi goes out, and then it's like I just immediately get kicked out of the game. It's like, nah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Stuff like that. My career should be an offline thing. If they need to, and didn't they have that where it was like that park thing? It's like, yeah, have that where it's on like because this is honestly what they should have. They should have my career where it's like, yeah, you just focused on your career, you're focused on practice. It's like mini games and all that other stuff, but it's like career things. It's things that they, like that an actual basketball player would be doing. But it's like, yeah, you just focused on like my career. Multiplayer, yeah, that's when you have the my park, and then you going up against other players, whether it's 1-on-1, 2-on-2, or like 5 versus 5, whatever, or something like that. Have that in the multiplayer section, and then have my team, or even if it's like my team and multiplayer in the same section, it's like still it only needs the play now, of course, if you're just trying to play a quick game and things. But I'm saying it's like everything just doesn't need to be, it seems like it's all in just one mode and stuff, and I'm like, nah, man, it's just you need to separate that. It's like I'm paying $70. It's like at least if I'm paying $70 for a game, I want to be able to get a good experience out of it, but not just the same 1-star, 2-star experience that I get every other year when NBA 2K comes out. So I'm saying there's a lot of different things that you have it where I'm like just looking at my shoes in the background, have it where your character gets to create a new sneaker. Because I know that, like, and that's something where it's like, I don't know if they do that because I never play throughout 2K to see, but it's like they should have it where it's like, okay, you get signed with Jordan, and then they're all like, oh yeah, it's like you're now able to come out with different colorways for Jordans, and it's Jordans that you actually get to like keep, not because I know that they have like that create a sneaker or like customize a sneaker feature in the game, so they should have it where it's like they should use that more for like my career, where it's like, oh, your character gets signed with Nike, do you want to create a brand new shoe? And that's even something that they can add like a shoe designer, where it's kind of like Unreal Engine or something, or it's like, even if it's not Unreal Engine, but it's like still there is just some sort of like sneaker designer in the game where it's like your character gets to create his own sneaker, come up with their own, whether they sign with a brand, like if they want to sign with Nike or come out with their own brand. It's like I'm saying, it's like that's something I'm pretty sure basketball players be doing, where they want to create their own brand or something, or if they sign with the brand but they want to create their own sneaker, have that in the game. I'm saying like that's something that I would be like, oh wow, like that's actually kind of dope, where you get to create your own sneaker. And I'm saying that it's like, who knows, Nike or Air Jordan or Adidas or Reebok, somebody, Skechers, I don't care who it is, but they might overall see that and be like, hey, we want to actually release that shoe to the public and things, so I'm just saying they should have stuff like that in the game where it's like there's like a reason to play it, so I'm saying, but it's like until then, if they don't add that stuff, then it's like, yeah, they don't need to come out with no more NBA 2Ks. It's like that's something that I've said before, and then that's something that somebody just commented, where it's like the only thing that they should just do is just come out with a game and they just call it NBA 2K. It's a free game, and then like, yeah, if you want to have it where people are buying the VCs and all that stuff, then okay, do that. But it's like it should just be a free game, and every year you just come out with an update where it's updating the roster or updating the menus or different maps and all that stuff. But it's like it doesn't need to be something where I'm paying $70 every year, because you guys got Kobe Bryant on the cover, or you got Shaq or Michael Jordan or some big name basketball player or something. It's like, nah, bro. It should just be NBA 2K free. And if you want people to buy VCs and season passes and all that crap, then it's like, okay, because I know Destiny did that, where they made it where the game was free, but they still charge like $50-$60 for like DLCs and all that stuff. And I'm like, if that's it, I just have a feeling like NBA 2K, they will probably do some crap like that, where it'll be like, oh, NBA 2K just announced today that they're coming out with a paid for update. I guarantee and I promise you that would automatically shut down the company. If you gotta start paying for updates, yeah, that would immediately shut down. So don't do no stuff where you're scamming the fans, because it's like I don't even know if I had searched that up when I had did the last video. How much does 2K make a year? 2K's annual revenue. Wait, what? They got two. They got Zapier, then they got like this AI generated one. So there was like this AI generated one. There was like 2K is a publishing label owned by Take-Two Interactive, a video game publisher that generated $5.3 billion in revenue in the 2024 fiscal year. So it's like I am just this year alone. You guys that made $5.3 billion, but then with this other one, that's like from like people that actually work for the company and stuff. But so far, there is like, yeah, like no, they've made the company itself. They were talking on like if you were trying to be an employee at 2K. That's Zappia one, but no, there was like the company itself. Yeah, you guys that made $5.3 billion this year. Y'all don't need to make no more money. Trust me, you guys are chilling when it comes to money, and it's like, yeah, that's stuff to me I just don't understand. I'm like, you guys make all that money, yet you're still asking $70 to $100 and something for a video game, and it's like, oh, because or we're getting this amount of VC, and then it's like we're of course gonna use that VC to add to my character's statistics and things so he could get badges a lot easier and all that stuff. And even that they could do that, add like a gang of different badges in there where it's a lot easier to get. But it's like they should have it where it's like a person plays that game and it's like, and I act, whether you're new or old, whatever the situation is, but it's like I play that game and I'm actually having fun with it. But it should be options for all people, not just some people. But anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. I'll probably gonna end up doing a part 3 to this video at some point in time. But anyways, thank you guys. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.